Hey there. Thank you all who have participated or shared or gotten involved in our My Own Home campaign over the last few days. We're going to keep it going for the next month, and we hope to continue hearing your stories about what your own home could look like or was when you first moved out, and appreciate all of your support as we make My Own Home an inclusive reality with the Kelsey. You may be wondering where this focus on my own came from, and in some ways it might be really obvious. My own is something we all desire out of our housing and in our lives, that idea of ownership and autonomy. But it's also based on the fact that over the interviews and focus groups and surveys we've done over the last 2 years of over 200 people, we noticed this theme of people often using the phrase my own when they described either their current housing or what their housing could be. When we asked people where they lived at the current time, people who had independent housing didn't just say, I live in a house or a apartment. They said, I lived in my own house or my own apartment. And we also, when we asked people what they desired out of their housing over and over again, they emphasized the idea of things being their own. So people would say, I want housing where I have my own room, or I want housing where I have my own coffee maker, or my own laundry room, or my own friends, or my own schedule, or my own neighborhood. And we realized over and over again that there was something to this idea of ownership. It wasn't just an arbitrary word, but that it was something we all really desire out of our housing. People of all abilities want housing where they have that feeling of ownership, where they have a place that's theirs, their own. We also realize that's a goal of many parents. Most parents have a desire at the end of the day to see their kids go out on their own. But for too many parents of kids with disabilities, that dream is not possible, and their kids aren't given the options of supported housing in the community where they can have their own lives and their own homes and their own independence. That's really why the Kelsey exists. We want to create housing where people of all abilities have access to their own homes. We want people to experience all the wonderful and challenging things that come with independent living. And we want to add something extra to it, which is that having their own home doesn't just mean independence, but it also means, as one of our focus group members says, their own tribe. Living in a community where you have your own housing, your own independence, where you can be on your own, but that you're also surrounded by people who know you and care about you and want to see you succeed. And whether or not you have a disability, that's something we all want, and it's something the Kelsey is committed to providing. So thanks so much for your support, and we are excited to continue working with you.